Before the main thing of this video plays, I want to play this audio from Stan Lee at an interview. Let's see if we can.
One of the greatest things about Spider-Man's outfit is costume one. He is completely covered. So, any kid could imagine Spider-Man because no color of the skin shows. He could be black under that. He could be red. He could be yellow. He could belong to any race. And that wasn't done purposely. It was done accidentally. You know, one of the greatest...
Could be anyone. Except, apparently, if you're Web Weaver, who is debuting in Edge of the Spider-Verse number 5, who has debuted as the first gay Spider-Man. This is a moment where you find out who's a real Marvel fan and who just likes the movies. I will be completely honest, I don't read Spider-Man comics. I have just got... As you know, I have gotten into comics, but Spider-Man is not a character I have picked up yet. But even then, I am a true fan of Spider-Man. For God's sake, I'm wearing a Miles Morales tank top right now. He has nothing to do with the Web Weaver. But what the people complaining about Web Weaver? Why? Because he's a gay superhero? Honest to God, who cares? And to the people hating on it, guess what? You're not forced to buy the book! I say the same thing to people who hate wrestling, who hate Pokemon, who hate anything that I happen to like, or even then, any just hater. I go, you know you can change the channel, right? You're not forced to watch this. I feel like in their brain they got this expression going in their face. Huh? What's that? What do you mean I can change the channel? But how will they know that I hate this? They have to know that it sucks. Yeah, well, no, they really don't. We watch this to have entertainment. We don't need your negativity input on it. But my opinion, it does not! If I had professional equipment, I would love to make skits. But yeah, I don't think they get or understand the concept of ignoring it. And not like how a kid would ignore a bully in school. It's where there are hundreds of stories on Spider-Man. If you just happen to be an a-hole, or just don't want to read that character, you don't have to. You don't have to read Edge of the Spider-Verse number 5. You can just not read that comic series. There are a positive dozen other stories of Spider-Man. Probably hundreds. But yeah, I don't understand the hate or anything. Because this is just more inclusive stuff that's just getting... I'm positive this guy didn't get any hate toward him for being a black Spider-Man. Gwen for being a female Spider-Man. Penny Parker for technically being a Japanese Spider-Man. With an actual spider in a robot suit. Then there's Spider-Ham, who's a pig. That didn't get any hate. He didn't get any hate. He was actually one of the most beloved characters from Into the Spider-Verse. So why is the gay one getting hatred? Oh, I know, because homosexuality is being forced down the throats in entertainment, isn't it? Because I remember that was a reason people blamed Lightyear's ending bad reputation on for that freaking 1-second lesbian kiss. Do I need to go down that trail again? You already know how I feel about people who blame Lightyear's poor success on that bullshit 1-second scene that had nothing to do with the story. Who cares? Let's see. I mean, you look at someone like, who we got? Oh, do I have any character that actually can be considered gay? I don't know. The thing is, I actually like, let me get his costume up real fast. I like his costume. It's a nice color combination. The spider logo is pretty cool. The mask is awesome. And even is a little interesting thing that I actually like. My sister didn't like. Is a little iffy on him, or didn't like it. I like these little things on his arms. I think they're kind of cool. What the heck is the problem with it, man? Let me see if I can get any information on this guy. There we go. Web Weaver, here we go. Marvel Web Weaver is a superhero action tragic drama series focusing on Peter Parker before realizing true purpose and his power, knowing with great power comes great power. Okay, so it's just kind of the same thing. Renamed Web Slinger, but Peter Parker against Spider-Man didn't. Its premiere is similar to Arrow, as Peter initially does not like the name Spider-Man and wears a spider-designed hood jacket. This version of Spider-Man is more like Deadpool exterior. Oh, this is a fan thing. This is not like true. Okay, back. It was a gay version of Spider-Man. Yeah. Why did I don't know why I don't pause this kind of crap. Providing us with LGBTQ plus whatever content, unveiling a gay iteration of Spider-Man. He is giving female realness. Web Weaver is an alternate universe version of the familiar red-suited hero, set to make his debut September in graphic novel Edge of Spider-Verse #5. There's an unfamiliar looks of sleek and sharp black and gold suit, scented flare sleeves, but an intricate image of spider embezzled across the back of the costume nods to the idea of the Spider-Verse. Web Weaver was designed by costume character designer Chris Anaka. Explaining that the inspiration for this character came from the work of Margaret McQueen, while Marvel describes the character as not so mild-mannered fashion designer, whose spider powers show us a very different kind of spider slayer. Award-nominated gay author Steve Fox will create the story to accompany the character. He noted the importance of ensuring that Web Weaver is not treated as a representation for the entire gay community. Okay. From his now private Twitter account, Fox shared his realization that Web Weaver, quote, can't and shouldn't represent all gay men. Okay. So there you go. It's not a representation of every gay man. The announcement of Web Weaver arrived shortly after Marvel revealed Escape? Hold on. Right here. A transgender superhero mutant. Oh, that's cool. This is my thing when it comes to that thing that I always stutter when saying. I don't care about the inclusiveness in media. And I mean it like this. If you have a gay character, cool. You have a little transgender character, okay. Anything like that, I don't care, because I don't focus on that. I focus on if the story, if they're in a movie, I focus on if what they're in is entertaining and hooking. That's what I focus on. I don't care if they're in this group. I don't. That sounds rude, but I mean it in the way of caring more about the product than focusing on one minor thing. Because this is still, it's major, it's very big to have a gay Spider-Man. That's very big. But I care more if the book is good. That's what I care about, really. I see a gay Spider-Man as looking, that's cool. How's the story, though? Because that's what should matter. Not that the character's gay, but if the book he's in the story that they're telling with him is good. If it's intriguing, if it's world building, if you can get sucked into the story of the character. That's what matters in comics, in graphic novels. That's what should matter. Very little should come from the character. Sometimes it should come from the character. But stuff like this, I truly think it should be more focused on that this is a very big thing for comics to have gay Spider-Man in them. And even then, they just said, not representing all gay men. It should be more you guys should be more focused on who's hating on this, not everyone, but the people who are hating on this should be focused on if the book that they're selling is good. back to this. Skip it. A transgender superhero. This comes from Walt Disney Company has been increasingly committed to elevating that storyline. The latest example, Lightyear, which features a kiss between two women and has subsequently been banned in 14 countries. Oh yeah, that bull crap of just because it wasn't even like there was nothing wrong with it. It was a peck. That's it. There's nothing wrong with it. So to speculate whether Web Weaver will feature in future Spider-Man film. I think he could work into the Spider-Verse too. I think it'd be pretty cool. Again, especially with the costume. I love his costume. I think it could translate well to the theater. Especially an animated movie. However, there is hope. Yet, at least 2 actors who have played the superhero have shared that they are open to more queerness in the role. In 2019, Sunday Times interview, Tom Holland. Oh, everyone's favorite MCU guy! Tom Holland said, "The world isn't as simple as a straight white guy. It doesn't end there, and these films need to represent more than one type of person." Oh! What do you say to that, Jack? Says your MCU, Peter Parker, just said that this isn't just a straight white guy. Oh, world. Oh my god, I love you, Tom Holland. Is there anything else, or is that it? Alright, that's it. Okay. Just wanted to come on here and say to anyone who's hating on Web Weaver before the book is even really released, just give the book a shot.